didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want us to go back to the old days. Because I miss you. And I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Hello, my name is Kai Unity Kai. I am going to bring you a little bit of Silent Hill 2 Remake, the Deluxe Edition. I do understand that it was available the other day. I am doing the PC version. The preloading, unless you have PlayStation 5, preloading was not available for the Steam version, which is the version I got. It was available yesterday, and so I went ahead and got it. And I'm going to go ahead and do a stream today, this early evening. So figured I'd squeeze one in real quick. All right, so what I did is I set this into windowed mode, so I'm hoping that it will play in windowed mode, run in windowed mode. If I need to, I'll put it into display. Let's see, where's display? So, yeah, I already put a string. What does it refer to it as? Launch options. So I already set a launch option for windowed, so I'm hoping that it will go windowed. Also, I'm going to turn off the Steam overlay. So see what happens if it doesn't launch in windowed mode, then I'll just run it in full screen. But for now, firstly, I'm going to see if it will launch in windowed mode. Looks like it's running an install script. There he goes. Grab a controller and kick back. This game needs a controller for best experience, so grab an Xbox controller, DualSense controller, or really any kind of controller-looking device that can connect to your PC. So, I have a controller plugged in, an Xbox 360 Afterglow controller. I also have a PlayStation 4 DualShock and an Xbox One, but I'm going to be just using the 360 controller, which I hope is compatible with it. Okay, so it is going to do a windowed mode. Okay, just trying to get it captured correctly. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to want to do it this way. Hmm. Um, let me see if it'll run in game capture. It might run in game capture. Hey, it does. It runs perfectly. Captures the screen perfectly. So, if you were trying to capture this in OBS, and you put it into windowed mode like I did, when you're resizing it in windowed mode, it's going to keep on resetting itself. It looks like the dimensions of the window. So it doesn't seem like that option will work. So if you put it into game capture and you have your game capture set up correctly, it should work right out of the box. So that's what I did. I have it in game capture. It works fine there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Turn the volume up just a tad. I'm also going to turn... I don't have my sound on this side. All right. And so the Xbox controller does work, by the way. Seems like the game volume is a little bit low. Yeah, it's turned up all the way. Well, it's probably just low on my side then, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn my sound up just a tad. Okay, now let's go ahead and play. So yeah, there's always inevitably a little bit of setting up to do, so... So I'm going to do standard. Oh yeah, so I have the Deluxe Edition, and that gives you one extra mask, which is the Pyramid Head Pizza Box. Myra the dog, and there's one other that come with the Standard Edition. But you get the Pyramid Head Pizza Box with the Deluxe Edition. You also get a artwork book and the soundtrack. So the graphic mode, the default or 90s. Keep it on default. And I'm not going to use the masks. A mask. Pyramid Head Pizza Box is pretty cool, though.
Could you really be in this town?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill? You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
It'll take me a little bit to get used to the controls here. So the environment looks really nice. Okay, let me do this with both hands. And I'm not sure what the graphics settings and everything are on, but what it's on seems to work just fine. Other than that little hiccup that just happened. I did install this on the NVMe, Generation 3 NVMe.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her.
Hey, Mannix, what's going on? Sorry, I'm trying not to talk so I don't talk through this. How's it going?
I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
So this is the Deluxe Edition. It was available to play the other night, but I figured I'd just give it a go real quick this evening. Good. Good to hear you're doing well. How have you been faring with your area that you're in? I was meaning to ask you how you were doing, because I know that you're... Well, I think that you're in that area.
Did you want anything else?
No, it's just... this fog. Does it seem unsettling to you?
I guess.
Easy compared to the mountains, no substantial damage in your town, that's good. Yeah, I saw in the news that there's another, what is it, Hurricane Milton is coming through, and it's going to go through Florida this time, but it's like it's like the killing blow is what people are saying. Go through and hit Tampa, and I guess it's like a Category 6, which is insane. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. I know that this is a little bit different. Oh, maybe go in here? Because the main game, after you speak with Angela, you just keep on your way. Maybe through here? Nope. Okay, let's see where I can get. Yeah. It was pretty bad. It got all the way up into Kentucky. Tennessee and Kentucky. Like, holy shit. But yeah, Florida was hit extremely bad, as we know. And then Hurricane Milton, if it hasn't already, is going to be slamming into Tampa. So here is a grave. An open grave that's being dug. It's pretty spooky. Part of the graveyard is also submerged. It's flooded. Okay, so the objective here is to figure out how to progress, really. A little bit turned around here. Maybe try speaking with Angela again, I guess.
It's just through the gate.
Oh, there we go.
You'll get there in no time.
Just through the gate and down the path. From NC to Tennessee right now, you got to go up into Virginia and back southwest. Oh my god, man. That's insane. That's so crazy. I haven't checked Discord, but I had seen a preview of your guys' messages. But I haven't got in there and replied. But I saw a preview of the message where Nitro was also affected. But yeah, man, I've been crazy busy, dude. Like, I haven't had time off for almost 2 months. And I'm busy the rest of this week. I really shouldn't even be streaming, but I figured it's early enough. You're done with what you have to do today. Just play for a few hours, you know what I mean, and see if you can go on again this weekend. So that's why I'm on trying it out. But yeah, I've been meaning to reply to you. I was going to propose that if it's possible, we might try to do a couple. Maybe on the regular day of Friday. So I don't know about this Friday, but the last 2 Fridays of the month, maybe we could do something Halloween themed. Like for the first hour, you know, as per usual. Assuming we can all align our schedules and everything. Okay, so this is the way we go. Yeah, it's a little bit, a lot different, actually. I think what's throwing me off is the environment. But it sure looks nice. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, Manic, is I'm not sure what the last 2 Fridays of this month are. But if we can all line ourselves up, I mean, that way we can get at least 2, you know, because otherwise it would just be 1, you know. And I know, like, when it's a holiday month or a birthday month, you know, people like to kind of try to do more than one little celebration, you know, take advantage of it, because it only comes around once a year. So that's why I was thinking maybe we can try for 2. I mean, they're just an hour apiece, so. But I have no idea what you or Nitro want to do. Doesn't matter to me. It can be anything Halloween themed, so whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with, so. But yeah, man, like I said, sorry, I just haven't got back a hold of you. Okay, so I need a key here. I don't ever remember having to get a key in the other game. I don't know, maybe you do. I don't think so, though. Oh, are you? Nice. Twitch? You might want to try doing Restream. Stream to more than one platform at a time. Restream allows you to stream to 2 different accounts at a time. If you want to do more than 2, you have to pay. I think it's like $10 or $15 a month. But I just do the free tier, so I have 2 different sites. And there's 3 different sites I stream on, but usually it's just Kick and Twitch. So... Then YouTube for the replay. Nice. Yeah, that's what I do as well. I do the live streaming on Kick and Twitch, delete it off there, and upload the video to YouTube. That way it gives incentive, you know, for people to go and go to your YouTube channel. Trying to get my phone on this charger here. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and see where this key is. All right, I guess that'll have to do. Gotcha. Full-time streamer again. Those days are behind me. Yeah. I think for me as well. But yeah, I remember years ago. Yeah, yourself and many others that we know. Yeah. Like every day almost, I think, for a lot of people. There's still some people back from that day that stream that often, but not many. It's kind of a one-off, you know? A podcaster, a musician, there you go. Yeah, I saw some of the podcasts you did with your buddies. Okay, I'm going to go back here and ask her where that key is. Where is that key? No, she is no longer here. Yep, I don't know. So somewhere there's a key. So far, though, I think it's okay. I really like the environment. I think that the environment is quite detailed. You're going to do another one with the same people and you don't really miss the streaming too much? How come, do you think? Just too time-consuming? Wears you out too much? I'd have to say that's probably why for me. And every time I do, I'm like, I always think to myself, like, there's so many other things that you could be doing that are constructive, you know? And not that people should never take time off and do things they enjoy, but you know, there's very few people that make a living off of doing live streaming, I think. So for those who do put in as many hours as a part-time job, like, dude, you could be putting that time towards school or something that you can incentivize, maybe some community service some way or another, you know? It's different priorities. Did you ever consider it? Right. And because if you did, that would kind of... that would throw a wrench in your day in and day out plans, how far you've come, where you're at, you know? Yeah, I totally agree with it. Also, I don't know, I kind of feel like, you know, I think many people are kind of desensitized to streaming. Oh, the key is in here, probably. You know, back a few years ago, it was still fairly new, I'd say. Well, he can do a quick backup. So I can't... Oh, wait. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. Okay, cool. Music is my calling. Precisely, I just have other things that are more important than what I was doing before. It's really that simple. Right. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, and then like GM, he streams like once a year, if that. I still try to do the once a week though, you know, but until tonight, I think it was like almost a month and a half.
Anyone in here?
But yeah, like you said, man, there's other things that take priority, you know. There's the key. So I don't know how to open the inventory on an Xbox controller. But I'll take a look. So overall, I have to say that this game, so far, it's not bad. I don't know what's in there. I can't see anything. Can I turn up the brightness a little bit? Oh, yeah. So I have the Pizza Head, Pyramid Head Pizza Box. Got that with the Deluxe Edition. It's kind of funny. You can put them on at any time you'd like, it looks like. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'd say that that's probably why Discord is still good. Keeping in touch. I know you said that was one of the reasons that you have kept your server as well. Yeah, a lot of us have known each other for years, haven't we? Years. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for this part. Oh, do I have to interact? I don't know what that was about. Huh. Yeah, well, I remember getting a hold of you. I had been thinking about you, just wondering, you know, reflecting, and I was like, oh, you know, that's when I had started, like, messaging you and asking you how you were and stuff. Yeah. And then from there, shortly thereafter, we started doing the podcast, then Micro jumped in. Yeah, that's right. Be an entire decade. Wow. I don't know how many years you and I have known one another. I want to say maybe 5 at least, 6 maybe even. Yeah, very long time. You forget how long the time is sometimes, I think, don't you? Not you in specifically, but just like in general. I think it's easy to forget how long it's really been. Okay, so I guess he was just looking in there, so I'm gonna head down here. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. It didn't look like the command is set up. Please try again later. Yeah, so I don't know if that's a if it's a certain bot, you know. Here, let me see if I can do it. I think I can just click on your name. Yeah, I can. Okay, so it says that you've followed for 6.3 years. So, have you heard of that Chatty program? It's like a little program that has your chat in it and all that. I use that in addition to some other things. But with this, I have full control over all the... I can do bans, unban, select a ban reason, mod, delete. I can put in notes, and it gives all kinds of information. First seen, messages, your followers, how long you registered ago, which was 9.1, and you followed for 6.3 years. Holy crap, man. It's a long time. Yeah, that's what I use, and because it has, you have so much control over all of your chat. And then on the side, I run Restream's chat since I use Restream. So that way I can see the messages from Kick if anybody messages on Kick. So, yeah, but chat is a good one, and it's very lightweight. Yeah, it doesn't use a lot of resources, so that's why it's good to use. Even with a powerful computer, and I would say that my computer is maybe the top of low end, or like the bottom of mid end. It's definitely not a high end computer, that's for sure. So I always try to optimize things the best I can, you know. Pretend I have like the laptop I first used, you know. OBS is built in. So I think that that's Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, that one has built-in chat. Yeah, that one's okay. But yeah, the chatty's good. It's lightweight. It shows you all the details you need and more. It allows you to very, very easily manage your chat. Whatever you need to do. So yeah, very good. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll get into the Blue Creek Apartments. And then I might do one more thing. I'm going to try to keep it at maybe about 2.5 hours. And I'm almost at 45 minutes, so. But, yeah, we'll have to talk more about this. I'll have to jump into the Discord after the stream as well and respond to... like I said, I can see the preview messages, you know, as they come up. Notifications, you know how they come up on your phone? But I just haven't got in there and responded. I also need to remind Mike about his Steam. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just get into the Blue Creek and save. Save this for another day, maybe Friday, this Friday. And I'm going to pop one more thing on, I think. But I have to say, though, I quite enjoy this, personally. I have noticed that some of the sounds... Oh, it's date night. Oh, okay, man. We'll chat soon. We will. And have yourself a good night, man. Be safe. When I'm done here, I'll follow up with you later in the Discord, respond to yours and Nycro's. But yeah, dude, have fun on your date night, man, and be safe, dude. So, chat later with you. Thanks for coming in and checking out the Silent Hill, by the way. But yeah, have a good night, man. Okay, so what I was going to say is that...
What is this?
Ooh, what is this? I guess that was all that was. What I was going to say is that the environment... Oh, thanks, man. And yeah, have a good night, and I'll definitely chat with you later. I'm going to jump on Discord after the stream, so... But have a good night, man. But the environment, I think, is quite nice. And I think that this shop here, he was just supposed to get that note. So, let's see what's down here. Dead end. The streets also look very nice. But essentially what my plan here is to do is to find the apartments. So yeah, if you press B on the Xbox controller, he has like a back dash. So. I don't know if that was in the original. Maybe it was. So what I was doing is I was looking for my map. Oh, and he has a front dash as well. And sorry for the flicking around. I'm sometimes using the controller with one hand here so I can vape. But another item I'm looking forward to doing is the racing games. I need to get that code to work. I've been getting into coding very, very heavy lately, past few months. I'm quite good with a lot of different code. From C++ to SQL to MVC Core, Java. But anyway, I wrote a program. I forked a program on GitHub and wrote a script for Need for Speed. Well, I revised the script. I shouldn't say I wrote it because I didn't. I forked and then I revised. But anyways, it gives you the option to use the sequential shifter on Need for Speed. So that's something I'll have to check out again here. So I'm not sure what he looked at on the ground. I don't know what that was. Doesn't look like I can zoom in. Maybe he's just looking at what was dragged out of here. Which doesn't look like... Is there anything in the car? So it is different. This is different. So where does this go? It just stops at the door. I'm not sure how to pull up my map either. I was trying to figure that out. Oh, maybe it's in Start? Or Select, maybe. Yeah. Oh, he pulls it out. Okay. So the Baldwin Mansion, that's from Silent Hill. Well, yeah, it's Silent Hill 2, but it's from, what's her name's story? Maria's Sub-Scenario. So I need to get to the Blue Creek Apartments. And I had come down this way, didn't I? I believe so. So I do notice a little bit of loading flicker here and there. It's not anything severe. but it is noticeable. Fog looks pretty nice. I had seen a tutorial for this. The Blue Creek Apartments is what I mean. I tried my best not to look at it because I didn't want any spoilers. If there's something of a new game or something that new movie or whatever, especially for games, I'll try to avoid, you know, looking at anything that could be a spoiler. So I'm basically just trying to figure out how to get into the Blue Creek Apartments. What I was going to say about the sound effects is that there's some sound effects that I noted that are a little bit, they're kind of similar to, I think, Silent Hill Downpour, or maybe Homecoming. So it looks like a lot of these doors are closed off. Be nice if he had like a... Oh, here we go.
Hey, wait.
There's the classic sound. Let me turn it up a little bit. I think it's a little bit low. I love the sound effects. I'm going to pause it really quickly. I'm going to go use the restroom real fast, so I'll be right back. But essentially, I'm going to do about another half an hour of this, and then I'm going to do one other item for anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half tops. So about 2.5, 3 hour stream tonight. I'll try to be back on this weekend, but I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Be right back.
With your feet in the air, your head on the ground.
Alrighty, I am back. So yes, the objective is to see about finding the Blue Creek apartments. So this playthrough was just kind of more of an introductory playthrough, really just to check it out, you know? See what it looks like, how it plays. It plays in terms of controller, layout, and responsiveness. Plays fine. In terms of load, well, the GPU I'm looking at Next's control monitor, and the GPU load is anywhere from 93 to 100%. Well, not all the time. It's usually at minimal load, 24 to 27%, but every now and then it gets up to 93 to 100. And I think that's where the small stuttering comes in. But overall, runs nice. I'm sure there'll be patches, you know, so to improve performance. But it seems there's a little bit of issues with loading textures in without doing it all at once, you know? Certain areas where that happens. So this is essentially a new game because it's quite a bit different. What was that in the distance? Does it show on my map where I have been? Okay, it does. Alright, so it looks like the only option is head down, head south on Lindsay Street. What the heck? Where'd I go? Yeah, that sound effect right there. It's from one of the other Silent Hill games. I think Homecoming or Downpour, maybe? But yeah, does look like there's periods of time where the GPU usage will jump, like I said, from 93 to 100%. Doesn't happen very often. For me, it's running anywhere from 23 to 31%. And I'm not sure what settings. Let's take a look at it. So ray tracing is off. Frame rate is unlimited. Dynamic resolution is off. VSync is on. Render quality is on low. So it looks like a lot of things are either off or on low. So for shits and giggles, I'll put his mask on for the last little bit that I'm going to play here. But about another 25, 26 minutes, and then I'm going to do something else for just another hour. I think just 2.5 hours tonight will be fine. So really, my focus was just to find the apartments. Blue Creek Apartments, where are they at? Look at my map. Seems like it's right around here. Hey, there we go.
Hello?
Okay, well, can save here then. So, what do I think about this? How is this game? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I do have about 25 minutes remaining, so why don't I fill out this slot? Anything down there? I'm gonna go ahead and save again because I picked up that health drink. And I'm right here, so may as well. Can you not get it back out? No, not that way. Okay.
Stay back.
So that was pretty cool. I like the effects of the... Can you break that? Okay. Of the acid. So I already broke the glass. Okay.
Where are you, Mary?
So you can also break vehicle glass. Oh, there we go.
What's that?
Sometimes I'll read out the narratives, but other times it's, you know, you can just read it. I'm gonna put on that other mask real quick. That one's funny. Oh, that's a funny mask. There's another, like I was mentioning earlier, about a racing game. I think it's the Crew 2? Where is that thing? I can hear it. Oh, there it is. The weapons mechanics work nicely. It feels good. I'm not sure what that is. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can do anything with it. Interact with it. Maybe later. It almost looks like a statue head or something. It's probably just like bundled up cloth. Okay, so now it's, I think, starting to make a little bit more sense here. Okay, so I think that the apartments are down this way to the right. Damn. Medical. Just had one. Is there another one on the ground there? No, it's just the glare. I mean, I guess it's good if they don't, you know, hand out a ton of health supplies. The first game... Oh, crap. You know, gave out supplies sparingly. Keep the survival horror intact. But with that said, I do need to refill my health supplies. Okay, so that needs a key code. Pen pad. That's kind of a nice effect. Blowing in the breeze. Good. But I'm sure they'll optimize it. But yeah, when you get into new areas and it has to load in textures, lag's pretty bad. Not real bad, but a little stuttering. And mind you, your the minimum specs you need for this are below what I have installed. So almost dead. Oh, I had one health drink left. Can I save on the fly? I can't. I don't know if I can get in there. But it takes you a little bit to figure out exactly where you're going. And you're essentially going to have your finger held down on the run button the whole time, you know? You will see sooner or later, you will see. Oh, crap. They can interact with you while you're reading notes and stuff. And I don't have any other health items left. So that was not good. It's like he's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. I can't move. There you go. Yeah, so that's why I was hoping there was another health item nearby. There isn't one on this truck? Yeah, that's a negative. If there's any place for a health drink, there should definitely be one inside this Happy Burger. Can I get in there, though? I can break the window. And I can get in. Give me a health drink first. And I've got him. Well, I think that about wraps up this playthrough. I've got a few minutes before I have to switch games, though. Let me see if there's anything I can look at on the main menu, like any extras or something. Doesn't look like it. There might be... actually, I think the artwork and the soundtrack, you have to download those, I believe. So yeah, played just under an hour. I'm going to save progress, play again maybe this weekend if possible. Hopefully. I'm also going to try and aim for the, maybe not this weekend, but the next, and the one after maybe, if we can get together and do the podcast. But I am going to do one more thing for just about an hour. Something on Steam that I can do with the controller. And hopefully, if all goes as planned, I'll have time later this weekend, either Friday, hopefully, preferably, or Saturday. Just been, really busy. I have to say, overall, pretty good game. It is a remake. But, with that said, it does follow the foundations of Silent Hill 2. The controller mechanics, in terms of how it feels to play, they work nice. The environment mechanics work nice. The environment looks good. The characters, that's kind of up to your subjective opinion. I quite don't really like the look of James in this game. I think that his look in Silent Hill 2 is, how it should look. Just an upgraded version and, more polygons, better graphics. I was also noticing that, what's her name? From the cemetery? Drawn a blank on her name all of a sudden. But her character model looked quite a bit different as well. And, well, I mean, it looked the same in terms of what it was based off of, but just the exact way that it was designed Angela, that's her name, by the way. Not quite a fan of that. And then also, it seems like they need to do some performance updates, which I'm sure they will definitely do that. Every developer does for everything, you know, video games, software, whatever. But there are some performance issues I've noticed because this is running on an RTX 4060 Ti, i5-11600 KF, 32 gigs DDR4 overclocked, 3200 megahertz, and it's installed on a Generation 3 NVMe SSD. So that's more than enough power to play this. But like I said, I have the next configuration tab pulled up, and I was watching it, you know, in real time. And I could see some spikes in the GPU here and there when it would go to load in textures, which I think, you know, it really needs an update. But anyways, I am going to do one other thing, and it's going to be something from Steam. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is well, I'll look and see what I'll do. Because when I get to just another couple of minutes, I'm going to stop the recording on this one. This will be its own video. And then I'm going to do one thing, like I said, for an hour. Maybe I'll do Half-Life Alyx Part 2 on that. Because the racing games I like to have use steering wheel. So... Or why not follow it up with some Succubus? Or G-string. I'll think about it. But yeah. I'll try to put some notes in the description as I think of them, because when I go to upload this, I probably won't have everything in mind. So I'll make updates later. But another thing is if you're trying to run this in a windowed mode and capturing into window capture, it might keep on resetting the dimensions when you're trying to like frame it, you know, if you're framing it in a certain layout. So what worked for me is just setting up a game capture, which I have like a few of them for different things, but it captured there perfectly. So but anyhow, that was the Silent Hill 2, the Deluxe Edition. I played the PC version, obviously. But if you check this out, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.